I'm getting ready for my early morning walk. I think I'm gonna do about 10,000 steps this morning. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. I'm telling you, gentlemen, peace is beautiful. You check out my view from the horizon, beautiful park overlooking the river. People are out early this morning getting their walk on. It is a beautiful Saturday morning. Again, the day is the youngest you'll be for the rest of your life, and peace is beautiful. And the goal many times for me in this channel especially is to get men to understand that no one takes care of you like you. And you've got to protect your life, protect your peace, protect your resources, protect your mental health, your physical health, all those things above. And that's really how you got to move in this world and how you got to move in this life. Because the objective that I see most of the time is to get men to live life about everybody else. When they talk about men's purpose, they always talk about women, children, society first, men last. Men last. And to get men in the mindset that nobody's coming to save you. Nobody. Even if you feel you're surrounded by people, your family, and everybody else, at the end of the day, most of the things that you do in life that the society or everybody else approves of, it's going to be all about them. And if you talk about doing things about yourself, treating yourself to something, doing nice things for yourself, everybody's got an issue with you, period. They want to call you a narcissist, call you selfish, tell them you say all kinds of things about you. They're going to look at you crazy because they're programmed to see men only to the lens of being useful to other people, but not useful to yourself. And again, I focus on men's mental health, men's self-esteem. People think I'm overly worried about these women or these 304s or anything. I don't give a rat's ass about that shit. The whole idea is to go at the core of where many men fails, where they look at life, where they look at their masculinity through the lenses of women and what's good for women, or they validate their manhood and their masculinity through having a woman in their life. Now, as you see, peaceful life, 9 times out of 10, I'm by myself. Even when I have a woman with me, I don't put her on camera. You know why? Because it's not about her. It's about us as men. We've seen enough of that bullshit. Dudes walking around and women all over the place, and their manhood and their masculinity is measured by having a man. That's where you fail automatically. What happens to your life? You're married, man. You're in a relationship. That relationship doesn't work out. What do? You go jump off a bridge? Or you get up the next day and build yourself back up, push yourself back up, rebuild your manhood, rebuild your masculinity, rebuild your self-esteem. Because that's highly likely to happen to you in this culture, that most of these things don't last. And life itself is ever changing. People are ever changing. People are unpredictable. But one constant, one consistent thing is you and how you feel about yourself as a man, how you exist in this world, how you operate, how you live your life. And if everything about who you are as a man is based upon everybody else, how everybody else feels, what everybody else thinks about you, what happens when they change their mind? What happens when things change? What happens when life doesn't give you the outcomes that you want? And you have not focused any energy about yourself or about yourself. Because I see guys all the time. I used to work a job. Guys be working 30, 40 hours a week in overtime, health suffering, got blood pressure issues with health concerns and obesity, on medication. Their health is going down. And all they can think about is getting that extra hour of overtime or putting in that extra time because they got to take care of this kid, that kid. But nobody's really thinking about them. Nobody's really calling them and say, look, hey, man, look, here's the deal, okay? Here's what I can do to help you out. You're working too much. You're working too much, dad, or you're working too much, well, she's not calling and say, look, man, you gotta take it easy. Let me do something to help you out or lighten your load or make things better for you. No. A guy becomes that of just a disposable tampon. And that's why I talk about men taking care of their own health, doing things for yourself, doing nice things to yourself. Go get that massage. Go get yourself a nice pedicure. Go get yourself, taken care of Take care of your health. Go to the spa every once in a while. Eat good, nutritious food. Do things that have to do with you, not about everybody else. Spend some time with yourself. Fall in love with your own company. And that's especially important for you guys that are single guys. I'm a bachelor. I'm a single guy. I love peace. I'm a damn piece of sex. Peaceful sexual. Peace is beautiful. There's a difference between peace and isolation. I'm not isolated. I'm out here shooting shit all the time. I might run into somebody walking on this path, have a conversation with them. I don't live in some bubble or whatever else. You know why? Because I don't have any expectations of women to, when I talk to a woman, I don't give a rat's ass whether she likes me or not. I'm not trying to get her box. Box is $20 on the street. Not that I'm proposed that. Box is $50 on the street. Nothing like that. I don't want anything from her. So I don't give a rat's ass what her mentality is or whether she's nice or not. If she's not, I just walk right by her. See, once you disconnect from the system, you unplug, you disconnect from that type of expectation and mindset. You really don't focus much of your energy worrying about what people think about you, their moods, their mindset, their attitudes, and their mentality. They're like, man, look, whatever. So I talk to people. I really have conversations with people. I'm out here, I'm sociable, I do things. I enjoy life, really. Because at the end of the day, what does it matter to me? I don't want anything from them. I just exist in my own world, in my own little nature, and enjoy life, period. So the focus really, I think men have to look at themselves in the mirror and find the peace and the happiness that they need within themselves. Because most of the times the answer is you. Most of the things you need, most of the things you need to make your life better starts with you, how you take care of yourself, how you take care of your body, how you protect your mental health, your relationships with people where they have to be reciprocal in many regards. It can't be a situation where it's just a parasitic situation or where you're just doing things or doing things with people just to be liked or being with person just because to be liked, or the idea of having a scarcity mindset. And I try to erase that idea that there's billions of women on this earth. You know, when you meet one today, relationships don't work out, next one come another day. Now, there ain't a lot of good ones. Now, the 10% women, we all love those women. 9 times out of 10, they get snatched up early. Anything most of the time left around, you're going to worry about some serious mental health problems that you'll get from a lot of these individuals that you see out here, because again, there is no real accountability in this gynocentric matriarchal environment, especially for some of the black dudes. You live in an absolute matriarch where you have an environment that's infested by simp, bitch-led men. Many of them Gen X men, my age range, and boomer men that have literally tucked and clipped, got their balls clipped. And you take advice from those guys, they only see relationships in terms of through the lenses of women and serving women. Again, building one's masculinity independent of women is where I think the focus needs to be on today, especially in the world that we live in currently. Any other way, it just leads men down the pathway of destruction. That's why I'm in this video. I'm always by myself. I don't run around here having women in the video, whores in the video, and celebrating whores as life. That just sets men up for failure, because a guy will do some weird shit, like go somewhere where there's a whole bunch of 304s, and the 304s he hasn't built the strength and discipline in his masculinity, and them 304s will you don't have any resilience to 304s, and they'll tear him a new ass. And they'll be making these YouTube videos crying about how the whores in Thailand or Brazil or any other place just exploited him. That's because you weren't right before you got there. You weren't right. You weren't squared away. If you squared away in America and you on your game, on your purpose, and you got your life in order, you're going to be squared away anywhere in the world. What you are today is who you are. There's no solutions. There's no magic elixir of solutions to your problem. You can't go on a flight and fly somewhere. If you are a loser in America, you'll be a loser everywhere. If you're a simp in America, you'll be a jellyback simp anywhere in the globe. If you're an undisciplined in America, you'll be undisciplined everywhere. Who you are is who you are. Other places will just make it worse. And that's why we talk about focus on men, their self-esteem, how they feel about themselves. And I keep women out of the videos. Because at the end of the day, you got to have purpose in this life. Your life has to have meaning to you. And the things that you do, I always tell men, get better for you. Not for women. Women will come. Women is just incidental. They'll come. We love women. I love women. But they're not the purpose of my life. Again, my purpose is my passions, my hobbies, the things I enjoy, my life. And then when you have those things squared away, in my opinion, then you add a woman to it. But anywhere else is just going in reverse order and setting men up for failure in the current world, the current gynocracy that we live in the West. No one's coming to save you. Save yourself. Do the things you have to do for you first before you worry about any woman. And again, look at my view right now. I'm gonna get up right now, get myself cranking for these 10,000 steps. Gentlemen, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Gentlemen, peace is beautiful. Let me get the music kicking and get my steps going. I'll talk to you guys later. Hey, I got a live stream today with Coach Clinician and Dr. L. I think Dr. Thunder may come through at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So guys, make sure you tune in. You see my view again, getting my walking, again, relaxation, peace, getting that mental focus. Walking is beautiful, man, I tell you. You really get your mental health in order. It's so relaxing, man, especially out here. Like out here, it's beautiful, man, in the morning time. I love this park. It's right down at the river, you know. I don't give the haters my location, but at the end of the day, I love it, man. Let me give you guys a few more minutes of, make sure you guys hit the like button too. Let me make sure my heart rate gets all the way up. Hey guys, you gotta be taking care of your health, man. There's a lot of guys that leave this earth early, man, over avoidable things, man. Let me tell you something. I don't care how much money you have, man. You start getting sick, you are screwed. You don't want that shit. So you do the best you can to control the things you can control. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, look at it, beautiful. Good morning, ladies. How y'all doing? Yeah. Yeah, it's nice, beautiful walk this morning. Ducks out there on the river. Ducks, I don't know why they drop their loads on the walking pad. I think ducks are just jerks. So I'm gonna walk this way. It's gonna be like a 3.6 miles. All the way down and back is 3.6 miles along the river. I love it. Let me tell you something. So when you see me many times on these videos, people don't realize that, shit, I live outside. Now that the weather's getting, man, I don't be inside the house. This is my version of being out in the streets. This is Peaceful Life's version of being out in the streets. So imagine, right? I'm out in the streets right now this morning. These ducks are assassins, man. Look at that. I guess I'm gonna have to work on my footwork. But anyhow, man. Gentlemen, enjoy your day. Make sure you get in your steps. I'm out. Peace.